welcome to my channel. Today we are just doing some really exciting planning for February and the months following. In the video where I had written a letter to myself, I had specified how I think the truly special month of the year is February rather than January, just because that's kind of the month where you see if you're really going to stick to what you tell yourself you had planned out to do. January is kind of this month that societally kind of you're expected to make some betterments and some changes, but usually those changes you kind of default on and go back to more comfortable patterns. And at least that's stuff that I've done my entire life. So my goal was to actually stick through what I had planned and see it through to February. That comes to the planning for the month. The biggest goal of mine is to begin my 75 soft journey. I have been slowly incorporating more kind of health and wellness habits into my routine already. I didn't want to wait until February. I wanted to just kind of get a jump on it. And so far it's been going really good. I've been waking up at 7:30 every single morning, and I have done some form of movement, whether that's like yoga or Pilates or just kind of a general full body workout. I've been doing just little things here at home just to kind of like get my mind more comfortable and used to that. It won't feel as jarring come February. I have this little pack of sticky notes. And the main way I'm going to hold myself accountable for this is to write on sticky notes 1 to 75, and I'm literally plastering them on my wall. And I will be able to see every day, if I stick to the goals that I set for this challenge, I can take the sticky note off the wall. And the goal obviously is to have no sticky notes on the wall by the end of this. As for the actual space that I'm gonna put the sticky notes up on the wall, I have like this space by the door. I don't want to put it behind the door because my door is usually open, so that would just be blocked. So I'm thinking probably just here on the wall. Yeah, I just don't have like wall space anywhere else in my room, so it'll probably just go like next to the little thermostat. The wall looks a little crazy, but it works. All 75 days, I did 7 in a row because I am going to do literally weekly updates on this. Each week I'm going to post a update, see how it's going, and eventually if that ends up becoming too much, maybe I'll just do like every 2 weeks. I also put just like little encouragement around. I don't know, I like it. I think it's cute. I'm really excited. It feels almost like I signed a contract putting that up, almost like there's no way I can take these sticky notes down without feeling awful. So I'm kind of locked into this now, which is, I think, a good thing. But yeah. Willow has also decided to come join me. This ball, it's a Nerf ball. It is the longest lasting toy that has ever been for her. Like, she's had this for like 5 days now, maybe a week, and it's still holding in there, which has literally never happened ever before. She's shredded basketballs and pong balls and stuff like that, but for some reason this Nerf one just is working really well. Coming from somebody who's never actually had that level of discipline, I've always operated in what I find comfortable, and I've never taken the full effort to make those changes that I kind of wish that I made. I'm somebody who unfortunately just kind of wishes that I change but never actually put in the effort. But I'm obviously very sick of that habit and that mindset, and I am learning discipline and just learning to manage myself. And so that's kind of the main thing and what kind of spurred on this whole 75 journey to begin with. I want to really teach myself just discipline and just learning to trust myself and like what I tell myself I'm going to do. I think that's such an important thing. I tell myself I'm going to do stuff all the time and then never do it, and so I just never actually believe what I say. So yeah, that's really it. I don't have any like weight loss goals or anything like that. I'm pretty right now in my life, I'm pretty content with where I'm at with my body. I want to start small. If I start too big, then I'm going to be very discouraged. I need to learn discipline first and work out some habits of mine that aren't necessarily working with where I want to be. But I wanted to talk about some of the goals that I had set. So I had just written down here in my notebook some kind of general things, and I'll probably think of other goals as I go. And if that's the case, then I can update as I see fit. But at least just on the professional side, I really want to be more consistent about posting 1 to 2 videos weekly. I am pursuing YouTube. This is what I want to do, and if I want to do this, then I need to be consistent about it, and that comes back down to my discipline again. And discipline was like the word of the year for me for 2026. I think that's such an important thing to have, and it's something that honestly I don't know if I do right now. And so, yep, posting 1 to 2 videos weekly. As for my health goals, primarily it's going, at least when it comes to food, the main focus is going to be actually forming a better relationship to the food that I eat. I think just throughout my entire life had a really, really bad relationship with food, in the fact that I am very indulgent, and I have always just kind of ignored the hunger cues, or I guess lack of hunger cues, and have always been like a boredom eater, and even if I was full, I would keep eating the food on my plate. And it's something that I still really struggle with now, but it's something that I want to get a handle on. Again, I've kind of already been working these into my daily life. I'm more aware of it, and so it's kind of hard to ignore it, and it's been hard not incorporating it when it's something that I know I want to change. And then with mobility and strength in my health, I just want to increase my general strength. My lower body has always been the stronger aspect of me, and then my upper body is very much not there. So maybe do like 5 push-ups. Maybe that's the goal by the end of this, is just be able to do like 5 regular push-ups, because right now I can do 1 push-up on my knees. And also just want to like keep myself a little more mobile, increase my flexibility, do mobility exercises, stuff like that. And then I set up some like just personal goals, and so that'll be limiting my screen time. The big aspect for that is going to be actually honoring the time limits that I set for my social medias. I have a 40-minute time limit on Instagram that I almost always ignore. So it's going to be honoring that time limit. And then I also have a 2-hour time limit on YouTube. And so also honoring that one, because I am somebody who likes to doom scroll, and I'm somebody who likes to spend all day watching videos, and that can be fun. But again, discipline, honoring these time limits that I had set for myself in the past and then didn't pay attention to. I also want to read every day, which has not been getting done. And then just finally feeling stronger and having more kind of clarity in my skin and in my body. I had a really scary moment at the beginning of this year that was kind of a huge wake-up call, where I had, or maybe it was the end of 2025, but still, it was like within like the past 2 months that this happened, where I had watched The Sixth Sense with my boyfriend and our roommates, and I cannot recall it at all. My brain fog and just inability to recall that moment like horrifies me. It genuinely horrifies me, and recovering from just general brain fog has been a huge goal of mine. I used to smoke every day, and I just stopped. I haven't in about a month now. So that has helped a lot, but also the workouts that I've been doing, that I've been slowly incorporating into my life, I feel like have been helping me a lot. I'm drinking a lot more water, and then also these eating habits. Everything's almost working together and just making me feel more conscious every day. And that's obviously preferable. That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't a weight loss journey. It's more of just learning to trust myself and setting myself up for future success in any challenges that I face or goals that I set. And so I did also list out like explicitly the rules. 45-minute workout daily, and that can be done at any point of the day. Read daily, a minimum of 20 minutes. At least 8 glasses of water a day. That goes into, I think today I'm gonna run to Walmart, see if I can buy a water bottle. I had a Brita water bottle, but that got super messed up and I had to throw it away. So I'm just gonna run out today, get a cheap water bottle. I think just a 32 ounce will be good, and I can refill that throughout the day. We'll be fine. If I do choose to drink alcohol, it is going to be one night out of the week that I can do that. But if there's a night where I'm with my friends, obviously, I'm the only one that's graduated. All my other friends are still in college. So if there's a night where we're hanging out and having a game night or something and alcohol is involved, then I will drink one night. No smoking at all. Just gonna stay consistent with that. I live in New York, upstate New York, and we just got a huge snowstorm. So outside time has been awful. I think the high today is 17 degrees Fahrenheit, but most of the day has been below 10. So if weather permits, outside time, and that will also just include Willow because she likes being outside and she's a dog. Why wouldn't I bring her outside with me? I want to limit the frozen meals that I eat. Me, along with everybody else, loves the Trader Joe's frozen meals. They are delicious, but there's better food to eat. There is better food to eat and just as low of effort to put into making it. So limit the frozen meals and also limit eating out. I've already been working on that as well. I don't eat out very often anymore. One, because it was just a huge money, like just throwing away money for nothing. So I'm getting better at that, but just as a kind of general food, limit the frozen food, limit the eating out, and just cook at home. Let's see, no fast food. If I do choose to eat out, it's gonna be like a sit-down restaurant situation, maybe a date with Ty, that sort of situation. No fast food, period. And then finally, just taking time for self-care and hygiene. The amount of nights that I go to bed wearing makeup is unfortunate, and because I exhaust myself and don't have the energy to just stay up that extra 10 minutes to do a quick face wash and self-care, but I just need to take the time, not feel guilty about like leaving the living room with all my friends, and just set that time aside for me. So yeah, if I end up forming any more rules, obviously I will update you and the rule list as I go, but just to start, this is where we're at. I don't need to go buy a water bottle anymore or like make a Walmart run. Ty gave me a Stanley bottle that he has that he doesn't use anymore because he got a Brita water bottle that he prefers using. So he's gonna let me use this Stanley. So saving some money while we're doing this. Sick. I feel really good about starting this. I think I'm setting myself up to succeed here. I don't think I've made it too difficult for what I'm trying to achieve out of this. If I end up liking it, then I'm sure I will do this again if I'm successful. If I'm not successful, then clearly something went very wrong, and that will be an update in itself. I'm just going to leave it off here. This is going to be a really short video. It's literally just preparing basically for 75 starting starting February 1st. I hope that you're excited. This is a journey that obviously a lot of people do, and it's something that I'm really excited to do for myself. If you are excited, please like this video and join me along for this ride. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.